everybody, this is Agent Invisible Shadow here. Welcome to my 6th official day on YouTube, and it's my 6th video. What a crazy coincidence. But, as you know, when you clicked on this video, I have some big announcements today, so let's get right into it. The first big announcement I have, well, really the only big announcement, is that I am currently working on a project right now, and getting my friend to voice one of the characters. And that character is Absolute Wonder Woman. My friend will be voicing her very soon. Do not know when this video will be coming out. It is still in the works. And of course, I will be voicing Absolute Batman. And speaking of Absolute Batman, tomorrow is Absolute Batman number 19, which I am incredibly excited for. And that is the debut of Absolute Scarecrow. So I am very excited to be reading that. On the topic of Absolute Batman, we got a leak for Absolute Batman number 20, and here it is right here. That is the Robins. Yeah, they are now the characters from Pacific Rim. But before we get more into the look of that issue, on the cover of Absolute Batman number 19, we get to see a few interesting things. We get to see, well, of course, Absolute Scarecrow, who I just showed you. Then we get to see a Man-Bat looking thing. It could possibly be Man-Bat or Clayface. It looks more like Clayface to me, in my opinion. And, of course, we get to see the man, the myth, the legend, Deathstroke, and with his giant robotic arm, which is kind of crazy. I feel bad for Bruce, who's going to be going up against him. And we got Joker, who is coincidentally wearing a Robin pin, which goes into my theory that maybe the Robins are working with the Joker, and maybe they're actually villains, which is not good, because I know Batman is going to be, like, begging for them to be, like, on his side. But in reality, it's probably gonna be evil, and Darkseid is just me looking at him like, sucks to be you. Now I want to get into the theory of who I think the certain Robins are. I think the big dude is gonna be the field commander, like the man in charge, and he's gonna be the one, the only Jason Todd, aka the Red Hood. Another reason I think it's gonna be him is because of the red on the suit, because the other Robins in the image don't have red, and Jason is like the one who's called Red Hood. So it makes sense to me in my head that the big guy would be Red Hood, aka Jason Todd. Now for the medic looking Robin, this may be a strange choice, but I feel like based on the fact that in the Absolute Universe, that Nightwing, aka Richard Grayson, is actually a EMT in that universe, and that this medic is a doctor like Nightwing, and he's got the blue all over him. So I think this is going to be Nightwing. And the green guy over here with this bike, in my opinion, I think this bike looks more high-tech than the others. So this is a pretty obvious pick for me. I am going Tim Drake for this, because the bike looks more tech, and Tim is, like, tech. He, like, has more green on his suit, so it makes sense that he would be, like, the more tech guy, and he's going to probably be, like, the third in command. Like, their main tech dude who probably made all the suits and stuff like that. Or another option for the green guy is if you want to go off of green, you could always go with Barbara Gordon, aka Oracle, Oracle's main color is green, so she could also be an option. And she does rely on tech as well, so it's either Tim or Oracle, in my opinion. Now, for the person on the yellow bike, this is a more not really known Batman character, but he's become way more known over the years, which I'm happy about because he's a cool character, and that is the Signal, aka Duke Thomas. He is a Batman who operates during the day and wears a yellow suit, same as the yellow bike, so I think that's more self-explanatory there, because I feel like this is Duke Thomas. Like, I don't know why, I have a feeling it's Duke. And now we get to the person in pink or purple, whatever you want to call it. Yes, I am basing everything mostly off colors of the suits. But this one is a character you may or may not have heard of. Pretty good character. That is Stephanie Brown, aka the spoiler, who wears pinkish purple. Again, colors here. It just makes sense in my opinion. It just you can connect the dots, I believe, there. Just the colors matching. It just makes sense. So now me ranting about Absolute Batman is over. We are going to be switching gears entirely to a different thing. This video is a mixed everything announcements and just some other random stuff. But I will let you guys know if my theories are correct in tomorrow, hopefully, when I read the book. And I would love to know what your guys' theories are in the comments. I think my most likely theory is going to be how Nightwing is an EMT in the Absolute Universe, and he's going to be the medic guy. I think that's my most likely theory. So what do you guys think? I would love to know in the comments. Now let us switch gears to Fortnite. Fortnite mixed with Disney. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we will be talking about Buzz Lightyear and Zurg from Toy Story in Fortnite. They are dropping tonight, and of course I will be copying. Their skins look amazing. I'm going to be maining Buzz for a while. I know that. I was a big Buzz Lightyear fan when I was little. Like, for example, let me show you, like, my Buzz Lightyear collection real quick. So if you couldn't tell, when I was little, I loved Toy Story. And Buzz was, like, one of my first, like, just, like, I don't know, like, obsessions, sort of. And before Batman came along. So he was cool. I was there for the Lightyear premiere, actually. And so this is kind of cool for me to see this come to Fortnite, because especially since Toy Story is one of my favorite movies. So that's kind of cool for me to see that come to Fortnite. So the Buzz skin, I'm really excited for. So now let's get to talking about Zurg. As you know, we are getting a Buzz skin. We are also getting a Zurg skin. Can we admit, if you've ever seen Toy Story, this is a spoiler warning, that when Zurg always appeared on the screen, he always had aura. And the moment where we found out that he was Buzz's dad was sick, and like I was just playing ball with Buzz Lightyear. That was so funny. But this guy was aura farming, like through even the movie Lightyear in Toy Story. He was just aura farming consistently. So it would be cool to just have him do aura farming emotes in Fortnite. We also got a little more footage from the collab. We will be getting the Pizza Planet vehicle and the alien as a sidekick, of course, along with Buzz and Zurg with all their items. I would love for you guys to let me know if I should do gameplay on that with their skins. Just let me know. But can you all admit, the Pizza Planet truck is iconic. I even own it IRL. I'll show you guys it. Yep, as you can clearly see, I was not lying. It is from the toy brand Imaginext, if you were wondering. And yes, if you guys want to see me do gameplay of the new Toy Story stuff tonight, just let me know. I'll probably make a video on that, because I got nothing else to do. So, yep, thank you guys again for all your support. Also, sorry about the cancellation of the Batman Dark Patterns. It's got some stuff in it I don't really want to be on my YouTube channel. So, just for clarification there. And again, thank you guys so much for all your support and watching me throughout my time on YouTube. And I will hopefully see you guys in the next one. See you guys later.